Hello, friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel, Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. Year 4 of the Franchise Stars Baseball League begins today from Oakland. It's opening day in the FSBL as the Atlanta Braves visit the defending American League champion Oakland Athletics. The A's, the FSBL World Series winners in year 1. They made it back to the World Series last year after a one-year break, but they fell to the Giants. The A's will look to get back to the top of the mountain. The Braves were knocked out in the wild card game a year ago by the Dodgers. They will look to make a climb this year as well. They are pitching heavy. They're hoping the offense can go and catch up. They've made a big trade in the offseason for Boog Powell, although Powell will not get the start today against the lefty Eddie Plank. They also have a fairly solid draft. Their top rookie will start today, Rico Carty, out in left field. The A's have a strong rookie of their own. Dennis Eckersley joins the Oakland bullpen this year as the rich get richer. But starting on the mound, Eddie Plank, the left-hander, 19-8 at 2.94. Earned run average a year ago, the American League Pitcher of the Year. Last season, he will start off facing Lonnie Smith. Smith, 304, 15 homers, 55 RBIs in a very strong Year 3 campaign. Pitch 1 from Plank is fouled off by Smith, and we're underway. Lonnie has done a very nice job for Atlanta. He had a bit more of a part-time role the first 2 years before kind of assuming full-time duties a year ago after the Braves traded Felipe Alou away. Smith, a lifetime 303 hitter. Plank misses down and in there. The count is 2-1. This is our third of 4 opening day broadcasts on the channel today. Able to watch Yankees, Red Sox, and Dodgers, Cardinals on the channel as well. And then following this, as Smith is walked, curveball doesn't curve for Plank. So leadoff man on for the Braves. Coming up after this at 10 p.m., the defending champion San Francisco Giants, the two-time defending champion Giants, head to San Diego to take on the Padres. So here's the rookie Rico Carty. Braves have high hopes for Carty this year. We'll see how he sorts out as far as Lonnie Smith's playing time. As long as Smith performs, Smith will probably be the designated hitter. Carty, a better defender than the man they call Skates. Fastball misses inside. It's 3-0, so Plank having some control issues here in the early going. There you see Wally Berger swinging in the on-deck zone. Ground ball up the middle, ranging to the left. Semien steps on the bag, throws the first 6-6-3 double play. Not the way Rico Carty wanted to start his career. And there's 2 men down here in the top of the first. So that'll bring up Wally Berger, 264, 27 homers, 76 ribbies a year ago for Berger. Berger has been a power bat for the Braves through the first 3 years of the FSBL. He takes a curveball in there for a strike, closing in on his 100th career home run. Curveball misses away. 1-1 the count. One offering, fly ball to right field. Reggie Jackson camped out underneath it, puts it away, and the side is retired. So Plank works around the leadoff walk. We'll head to the bottom of the first here in Oakland. Braves nothing. A's coming up. On the hill for Atlanta Mad Dog, Greg Maddux, 12-12, despite a very solid 3.2 earned run average a year ago. Maddux made 33 starts. He's been durable through the first 3 years. Again, the Braves' issue, they do not score a ton of runs. Pitching is there. Stepping in, Rickey Henderson, 317, 22 homers, 74 RBIs for Rickey a year ago. Here, 909 OPS for Henderson. Change up, this is down low. It's 2-0. Tapper up the third baseline. Fielded, thrown over. Nice job, Bob Horner. So Horner charging on the tapper up the, I think it was down the line. It really wasn't. But a nice play there by Horner. Your A's lineup. Henderson, Murphy, and Fox. McGwire, Baker, and Jackson. Semien, North, and Shea. That lineup looks familiar. It's pretty much been entrenched there for the A's since the beginning here. He has got a great year one draw here in the FSBL. And they haven't had to change much. They see Danny Murphy. Murphy had a terrific year last year after a down year 2. Over the 300 mark, he'll bat in the 2-hole. Fastball there from Maddux. In for a called strike. The count goes to 2-1. Pitch on the out. No. Oh, I say that one missed. That looked like a good pitch to me from Maddux. Home plate umpire disagrees. It's 3-1. Fox waits on deck. Change up from Maddux. Murphy gets out in front of it. Gets the piece. Fouls it off to bring the count full. 3-2 pitch. Cutter inside. Murphy pulls it back. Three-two offering again. Murphy hits this fairly well to right, but it's playable. Smith out there and right. I got to check that. That's not really how they should line this up. But Lonnie Smith playing right today makes the grab. That'll bring up Jimmie Foxx. 296, 36 homers, 113 runs batted in. Another fine campaign for Fox. Didn't follow up his MVP campaign from year 2, but still a very strong year. Lou Gehrig of the Yankees taking MVP honors a year ago. This lineup set up for the Braves probably should be. I'll let Sam today. Rip to second. Fox hit that one on the screws. Cuccinello knocks it down, but then the throw is a wild one, backed up nicely by Crandall. Fox won't be able to take an extra base there. They're going to call that an error on Cuccinello. That's a tough error, but a throw on target would have had Fox. Cuccinello makes a great play to stop a scorcher there. But once he picked it up, he had time to get Fox if that throw is on target. So a tough error, but an appropriate error on Tony Cuccinello. And the A's have a 2-out base run. What I'm saying is the Braves lineup really should probably be with this set of outfielders. Should be Smith DHing, put Berger in center and Murphy in right. Here's Mark McGwire, 273, 46 homers, 105 RBIs for Big Mac. Fastball on the inside corner, 1-1. McGwire boasting a career 914 OPS. Him and Fox have been a mashing duo for sure. Puts this one, this is a dunker. That's not mashed. It's looped down the left field line. Base hit for McGwire. Fox will hold at second. Party gets the throw in. So now, after 2 outs, 2 men on. The first goes on the error by Cuccinello, and now a dunker. Do not see that type of a hit much off the bat of Mark McGwire. But he'll take it any way he can get it, and that'll bring up Frank Home Run Baker. From Maddux, rides inside. 295, 37 homers, and even 100 RBIs for Baker. 1-0 pitch. Baker fouls off the basket. There's a strike. The count goes to 1-2. High fly ball to center. Going back. Baker hits this one well. Back at the wall. Murphy's looking up, and it's out of here. Frank Baker. 3-run shot to dead center. And the A's start off. Again, all those runs will be unearned against Maddux, starting with the Cuccinello error. And the A's, for 3 years, you have not been able to make a mistake against this team without being made to pay for it. The Braves learned that the hard way here in the first. Frank Baker goes yard. It's 3-0 Oakland. Murphy went back on that ball like he thought he was going to have a play, and before he knew it, it was out. So that'll bring up Reggie Jackson.
The right fielder, Reggie.
Fastball misses up high. 282, 37 homers, 106 RBIs for Reggie last year. His lineup, in case you didn't know it before, is potent. Ground ball into the shift. Cuccinello fields it on the outfield grass, throws to first, and the side is retired. But the Cuccinello error opens the floodgates, and the A's make the Braves pay. 3-run jack from Frank Home Run Baker. We head to the top of the second. It's 3-0 Oakland. So here's Murphy. Murphy took a step up last year. They still think there's more in that tank, though. 284, 24 homers, 88 RBIs. Murphy's been a little bit slow to develop, but they started seeing signs of the player they think Murphy can be as last season went on. He was hopeful for a breakout year from Dale Murphy. Take the first pitch strike there. Ball on the inside corner. They are the best fictional umpire crew in the business. Oh, 0-2 the count. Right field swung on and missed. Down goes Murphy, and there's one away.
That is good.
Look at the StatCast there for Blank's approach. Fastball, curveball, fastball. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. So Murphy set aside. That'll bring up Bob Horner. And we talked about Murphy's development being a little bit slow, but he started to break through last year. Bob Horner has gone the other way. There's the 234, 11 homers, 37 RBIs. Horner, a terrific campaign in year 1 of the FSBL. He fell off in year 2 and then fell off further last year. And if the Braves are going to make headway this season and be a playoff team, they're likely going to need Bob Horner to move in the right direction here in year 4. Blank behind him 2-0. Ground ball in the hole, diving stop. Nice play by Semien. Throw to first, and he gets Horner. Horner not fleet of foot. So Semien takes away a base hit from Bob Horner there. Nice play from Semien. And there's 2 away. So here's Cuccinello. Cuccinello will try to atone for that error in the first. Cuccinello Solid year last year, 289, 13 homers, 62 ribbies. Curveball there, it's fouled up. 0-2 pitch. Ground ball in the hole. Ranging to his left is Murphy on the grass. Throws the first and the side is retired. So a 1-2-3 inning for Eddie Plank here on an overcast opening day in Oakland. We head to the bottom of the second. 3-0 A's.
The Athletic. The shortstop.
Here's Marcus Semien to lead things off against Greg Maddux. Now, giving chase. Crandall lays out, can't come up with it. Oh, 0-1. Here as Maddux works to Semien. High fastball. Semien swings and misses, and Mad Dog ahead of him 0-2. Rounder to second. Cuccinello has it easy. Throws the first, is one away.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Bill North.
So that'll bring up Bill North. Bill North, 292, homer, 25 RBIs last. During the offseason, the A's dealt away Tilly Walker. Bill North figures to get bulk of the playing time. That started to be the case as last year went on. Tilly Walker, of course, a terrific postseason performer for the A's in year one. North started to assert himself. Rick Monday also came on that season. Walker just kind of ended up being a victim of no room at the end. I apologize for forgetting who they traded Walker to. Fly ball out to right. Smith coming on. Cuccinello going out. Cuccinello will play it. And there's 2 away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 8.
So that'll bring up Wally Shang, 256, 14 homers, 49 RBIs. If you remember right, Shang was miserable last postseason. He could not buy a hit. For Oakland, change up misses away there after a respectable regular season. This ball swung on and missed. It's 1-1. Delivers again. Fastball misses down low. Hit fairly well to left. Hardy going back. He'll get there. Puts it away, and the side is retired. So a 1-2-3 inning from Maddux there. After the 3-run first, we'll head to the third in Oakland. 3-0 A's. Here's Crandall, 236, 4 homers, 10 RBIs last year. He backed up for most of the year. He was injured for a portion of the year as well in his rookie campaign. Takes a curveball in for strike 1. Expectation to open the season is that Crandall and Javi Lopez will have essentially a platoon. Two and 1 to count. As Plank works the Crandall. Fastball is a called strike. Chang sets up inside. Plank delivers. Loop. Shallow right field. Reggie coming on. It'll hang up. For Jackson, who puts it away for out number 1.
The first baseman, Tommy Tucker.
So here's the first baseman, Tommy Tucker, 290, 7 homers, 41 RBIs last season for Tucker. Braves' situation at first base and third base is a bit fluid. Again, they have picked up Boog Powell. Powell is going to start at first base against right-handed pitching pretty much every day. And the Braves peeling away. Mike Remlinger in that deal. I'm trying to remember who else they traded. I'm blanking on it. Blanking on who else was involved in that trade. To the Orioles, bring Powell aboard. Powell is going to play against right-handed pitching. He does not handle lefties. But Tucker, Horner, and Ezra Sutton, how they perform is going to kind of dictate what the lineup is against left-handed pitching and who's playing third base or potentially DHing against right-handed pitching. The guys who have been inconsistent for the Braves, somebody with an opportunity to step up there. The Braves hope it's going to be Horner. Horner has the highest upside of that trio. 2-2 fastball misses up high. And Simmons waits on deck. Into the count. Ground ball to short. Simeon charges. Throws first and there's 2 away.
Batting up, the shortstop, number 19.
There's Simmons, 285, 12 homers, 55 RBIs. Breaking ball, tapped to first. Fielded by Fox, flips to Plank, and the side is retired. So Plank continues to roll here. We'll head to the bottom of the third. It's 3-0 Oakland. Henderson, Murphy, and Fox. Top of the order. 2 up. Opening day. Year 4 of the FSBL. Here's Henderson. Henderson grounded out his first time up.
The athletic, the left fielder, Rickey Henderson.
He waits on that one, tries to shoot it the other way, but fouls it off. Henderson, for the first time last year, did not lead the league in stolen bases. After doing so the first 2 years, grounds this one down to Horner at third. There's 1 away.
Up next for Oakland, the second baseman, Danny Murphy.
Here's Danny Murphy. Murphy blew out in the first. That ball there misses up high. That Dave Roberts. Did Dave Roberts end up getting assigned to coach the A's? That's funny. Because you can't edit, so I basically had fictional managers that the game created set up to coach all of these teams. You can't edit the managers. But it will hire and fire and replace staff. So I guess Dave Roberts was picked up off of the scrap heap of managers unemployed. That's kind of funny, actually. 2-1 the count. Ground ball down to first, knocked down by Tucker. He's going to try to recover. Maddux gets over to cover, and they get Murphy there. Good job staying with that ball by Tucker. And a nice job by Maddux getting over there quickly. 2 away, here's Jimmie Foxx. Fox reached on the Cuccinello error in the first. That kept the inning alive and led to the 3-run homer from Frank Baker. Slider there. That's the first time Maddux has broken out a slider so far in this game. 1-1 count. Goes to the cutter there. Fox swings and misses, and it's 1-2. Randall sets the side. Change up there. Fox Kind of got out in front of it, but kept his hands back, was able to foul it off. He did bat a lot. 1-2 offering from Maddux. Fastball misses inside. 2-2. Cutter misses. McGwire waits on deck. Full count offering from Maddux to Foxx. Foxx skies it out to right. Smith is there. Puts it away. And the side is retired. So Maddux has settled in. Blank is rolling. We're a third of the way through here on opening day. Smith, Carty, and Berger, top of the order for the Braves as we head to the top of the fourth. Here's Lonnie Smith. Smith walked his first time up.
The right fielder, Lonnie Smith.
Fastball off the plate. Smith about laying down a bunt there. I'm not sure if that was just for show or not. 1-1 pitch from Plank. Smith down the right field line, slicing away from Jackson, who's giving chase. He's going to have to play it on the hop. Smith around first. Jackson's throw into second is offline. Wouldn't have had him anyway. And Smith is in at second with a leadoff double to open up the top of the fourth. So that brings up Rico Carty. Carty grounded into a double play his first time. Carty, first pitch swinging, hits it hard to left, lines it right at Rickey. And there's one away.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Wally.
So here's Wally Berger. Berger flew out his first time. Rocket fire. Fastball off the plate. No Sacramento or anything like that for these A's. They're staying in Oakland. Of course, the modern A's were as good as this team. There might have been fans watching it. More than a crowd of 500 a game they were drawing in the last couple of years. 1-1. Here's Plank, works to Berger. Smith on second with one away. Ball is in there, and the count goes to 1-2. Pitch down in the dirt, blocked nicely by Shang. Throws down to second. Smith back well ahead of that. Foul. Count stays at 2-2. High fly ball to left. Just towards the end of the bat. Henderson puts it away for the second out. Smith will stay. So here's Murphy. Murphy struck out on 3 pitches his first time. Delivers Murphy first pitch swing at a fastball, fouls it off. Way there. Murphy goes down after it and nubs it foul. So Plank's ahead of Murphy 0-2. RBI spot for Dale Murphy. Ground ball, cut off by Baker. Throws to first. Murphy's retired. Plank gets out of it. And the Braves remain scoreless. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. McGwire, Baker, and Jackson due up for the A's. They lead it 3-0 here on opening day. Here's McGwire. McGwire had a bloop single his first time up. Later scored on Baker's homer. 3-run shot in the first. The only runs we've seen to this point. Those 3 runs on Maddux, unearned runs. 2-out error by Cuccinello on the Fox grounder, letting that inning move on. Ball is fouled away. One delivered. Hopped up on the infield. Corner calls everybody off. Says he's got it. Puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Frank Baker.
That'll bring up Frank Baker. Baker with the 3-run jack in the first. Sets up away.
Nope, that's a ball.
Goes away and misses. Change up. It's a strike. It's 1-1. Up, down low. Two and 1 the count. Baker fouls it off and the count goes even. Slider there, misses up high. Count is full. Maddux wants to know where that pitch was. Don't think he's buying the explanation. Reggie on deck. Full count here to Baker. Cutter up and in. Baker able to get a piece of it and fight it off. The 3-2 offering from Maddux. Baker puts this one out into left. Carty is over. Gets a good break on it. Puts it away for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
So that'll bring up Reggie.
Jackson.
Rounded out his first time up. Steals fastball at the knee. High fastball there, swung on and missed. So Maddux ahead of Jackson 0-2. Pitch, slider comes inside. Maddux has only thrown a handful of sliders. 1-2 offering here. Ripped back through the box by Jackson, and with the shift, that might actually find the gap. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Reggie's going to pull in at second. He rounds the bag, but it'll hold there. An absolute scorcher off the bat of Reggie Jackson. You'll see this. That one hit right on the edge of the grass and the dirt on the infield. 113.5 exit velo for Reggie. And again, with the shift, there was a gap out there in left center, and that ball went right through it.
Number 13.
Early season short grass, helping that ball get all the way out there. So now, 2 outs, runner on second. Here's Semien. Semien's 0 for 1. He grounded out his first time. Maddux sets and fires. Seamer in there for a called strike. inside from Crandall. Ball is in for a called strike, and Maddux ahead of Semien 1-2. Ball there, popped up, foul ground. Giving chases, Tucker lays out, can't come up with it. Again, a lot of foul ground here in Oakland. Tucker gave that one a good effort, but couldn't get there. This one's popped up, shallow right. Cuccinello goes out, says he has it. Puts it away, and the side is retired. So that'll take us to the 5th inning here in Oakland. Opening day, Hoerner, Cuccinello, and Crandall due up for the Braves. They've only got one hit so far. They trail it 3-0. There you see, smiling faces of John Ciambi and Chris Singleton.
Number 5.
So we will see every single broadcast, even though you won't hear them. So here's Hoerner. Hoerner robbed of a base hit his first time up by Marcus Semien. A hard grounder in the hole. Swings first pitch here and fouls it off. Curveball. Ball and strike is 0-2. Swung on and missed. Fastball down and in. Hoerner chases and swings over the top of it. Second strikeout for Plank. And there's one away. Here's Cuccinello. Cuccinello grounded out his first time up. Cuccinello over the head of a leaping Fox. That's a fair ball. Down the right field line. Cut off nicely by Jackson. Cuccinello will hold at first with a base hit. So an opposite field single for Tony Cuccinello. You see Plank's line so far. That's only the second hit he's surrendered through 4 1/3. 53 pitches, a very comfortable spot for Eddie Plank. Here's Del Crandall. Ball is in. Crandall flew out his first time up. To a slow set and delivers. Off again. It's ahead of Crandall now 0-2. Down the league, Indians defeat the Tigers 6-1 in Detroit. Angels up 3-2 on the Blue Jays in the 5th. Joe Carter is homered for Toronto. Mark Trumbo is driven in a pair for California. Rung up. There, Crandall tried to hold up the swing. Umpire not having it. Down goes Crandall. Third strikeout to Plank. 2 away. Here's Tucker. Royals all over the White Sox. 4-0 in the 8th. Zach Greinke throwing a gem there for the Royals against Wilbur Wood. Mariners up 1-0 on the Rangers. Freddie Garcia and Gaylord Perry, the pitching matchup there. Jim Gentile is tripping in. Yankees over the Red Sox 6-3. Ron Guidry out pitching Pedro Martinez. Rookie Yogi Berra, 3-run homer for the Yankees in that one. The Phillies beat the Mets 5-1 in Philly. Chuck Klein, we should say, beat the Mets 5-1. Klein, the reigning MVP, 3 homers. Drove in all 5 runs. Tom Seaver will not be looking to see Chuck Klein again anytime soon. Brewers over the Pirates in Pittsburgh 6-3. Rookie Teddy Higuera allows 2 runs over 8, getting the opening day start for Milwaukee. Cubs over the Reds 3-1 at Wrigley. Good performance from Fergie Jenkins. George Foster homered for the lone Reds run. Gabby Hartnett homered for the Cubbies. Marlins all over Max Scherzer and the Expos 13-2. Sandy Alcantara threw a good one for the Marlins. Christian Yelich, a pair of home runs and 4 ribbies for the Marlins. Zimmerman homered for the Expos. Rockies and Diamondbacks tied at 1 in the 5th in Arizona. Carlos Gonzalez went deep for the Rockies. Reed Johnson has an RBI. Kelly Johnson has the RBI for Arizona in that one. Jeff Francis and Randy Johnson, the pitching matchup there. Flyout ends the inning here. We're midway through in Oakland. Eddie Plank on cruise control. The A's lead it 3-0. Here's Bill North. North popped out back in the second.
The center fielder, Bill North.
Weak grounder to second. Cuccinello charges, but the throw is wide and pulls him off the bag. Second error of the game for Cuccinello.
Number 8.
North a fleet base runner. And Cuccinello having a game he'd rather forget. His second error of the game here as a leadoff base runner now for Oakland. Here's Wally Shang. Shang 0 for 1, flew out in the second. Maddux steals, putter in there for a called strike. One the count. Change up is in for a called strike. It's 1-2. Ball misses up high. Going over. North gets back. Two into the count. Good fastball in the inside corner. Shang doesn't like the call, but he's rung up for the strikeout. One away here in the bottom of the fifth.
The left fielder, number 24, Rickey
Maddux.
Henderson.
Pair of changeups. He did not want that one changeup in the middle of the zone. He got away from that one. Got away with that one. Beautiful four-seam fastball right on the inside corner. Gets Shang one away. Order turns over. Here's Henderson. Runner goes. Crandall's throw down to second. Not in time. It's a stolen base for Bill North. Decent jump. Throw goes to the shortstop side. And North swipes his first bag of the season. Change up, this is down and in. 1-1 the count. Good putter there. Rickey eyes open against that one, and the count goes to 1-2. Dunker out to right field. That's going to get down. That's going to be a base hit. North around third. He never even slowed. Pointless throw home from Lonnie Smith. He's lucky there that Rickey didn't try to take an extra bag, but it's an RBI single for Rickey Henderson. And the second Cuccinello error hurts the Braves just like his first one did. 4 runs for Oakland, all of them unearned. And that's going to be it for Maddux. A little bit surprising here that they're taking Maddux out of this one. At this point, again, early season. You can see Maddux a bit frustrated.
Your attention, please.
He'll own that at bat, but even so,
Number 34.
4th unearned run of the ballgame. Here's Pat Jarvis, 4-1 at 2.87 ERA out of the pen in 41 appearances last year. Jarvis did a very nice job for these Braves. He will now try to keep this game remotely within striking distance as Danny Murphy steps in. Fastball misses up high. Murphy has flown out and grounded out. Turns in for a called strike. Mailer also throwing in the Atlanta bullpen. Sinker is in there, and the count goes to 1-2. Right there. One out, man on first, bottom of the fifth, 4-0 A's. Rickey goes. Crandall's throw. Not in time. Not a bad throw. But Henderson swipes the bag easily. His first of what you've got to figure will be 50-plus on the year. So 2 down on the strikeout. Here's Jimmie Foxx. Foxx is 0 for 2. Ball from Jarvis misses down to the way. Jimmie Foxx, 129 homers through 3 seasons. Averaged 43 homers a year. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now ahead of Fox 1-2. Ball misses down low. Two and two the count. That's ball up and in. Full count offering from Jarvis to Fox. Fastball just high for ball 4. So Fox draws the walk. 2 outs, first and second. Here's McGwire. McGwire 1 for 2, a single and a run scored. McGwire, ground ball through the hole. It's a base hit. Smith comes up throwing. Rickey's coming home. Throw is not going to be in time. Henderson slides in behind the tag from Crandall. It's an RBI single from Mark McGwire, and the A's extend their lead. It's now 5-0 Oakland. This is just typical A's baseball, pitching well and taking advantage of other teams' mistakes. Here's Frank Baker, 2 outs, first and second. Baker has a 3-run homer from back in the first. Takes a curveball from Jarvis there for strike 1. To the count. Jarvis deals. Curveball swung on and missed. Crandall digs it out of the dirt, throws the first to finish the strikeout. And the side is retired, but the A's tack on another pair. We head to the top of the 6th in Oakland. 5-0 A's. Simmons, Smith, and Carty due up for Atlanta. Here's Andrelton Simmons. Rounded out his first time up. Eddie Plank at 62 pitches through 5. Foul straight back. One pitch. Swung on and missed. Plank has seemingly been ahead of every hitter on the day. Down in the dirt, Simmons goes chasing. Shang digs it out, throws the first. Strikeout, 1 away. 4th strikeout for Plank.
The right fielder, Lonnie Smith.
So here's Lonnie Smith. Smith 1 for 1 with a walk. He doubled his last time. First pitch, curveball, in for a called strike. down low. One delivered. Popped up, foul ground. Lots of room. Fox realizes he doesn't have a play on. Gives up the ghost there, and the count goes to 1-2. Chang sets up inside. Smith fights off the break. Count stays at 1-2. And Smith jolts this one out into the gap in left center field. That's going to be off the wall. Played by North, but Lonnie Smith will pull in at second with his second double of the ball game.
Now batting.
And the Braves have a one-out runner in scoring position. Plank went back-to-back breaking balls there. And the second one, Smith went down and drove hard into the gap. Good job there from Lonnie Smith with the one-out double. So now here's Rico Carty. Carty is 0 for 2. If you're looking for the first hit of his career, this would be a good time for him. Fastball off the outside corner. One offering from Plank. Fouled off. One pitch. Ball there is fouled off. It goes to 1-2. Pitch. Foul. Up the third base line. Count will hold at 1-2. Again, this is the third of four opening day broadcasts here on the channel. Final game of the day. This one's tapped back to the mound. Plank will field it, throw it to first. Hardy is retired. Smith will move up to third. But now there's 2 away. Final game of the night. 10 p.m. Eastern. The defending champion, 2-time defending champion, San Francisco Giants, 3 straight National League pennants, will look for their 4th straight NL pennant and get that pursuit started this evening. They visit the San Diego Padres. Plank deals here to Berger. Fastball is in for a called strike. Iron Man Joe McGinnity gets the opening day start this year for the Giants. Dave Brown, real life, a very solid Negro League pitcher, gets the start for the Padres. So Berger goes the other way, lines a single into right, and the Braves finally break through with a run here in the top of the 6th. Good job by Berger there, not trying to do too much. Took the outside pitch off the plate and puts it out into right field for the 2-out RBI single. It's now 5-1. Here's Dale Murphy. Murphy is 0 for 2. That's ball off the plate. Ball 1. Called strike. Fly ball to center. Coming on is North, who is playing deep. He's there. Puts it away. And the side is retired. So the Braves get 1. Get themselves on the board, but the A's still in control. 5-1 as we head to the bottom of the 6th here on opening day. Jackson, Semien, and North coming up. Pat Jarvis will stay in for a second inning of work. At least that's the hope for him.
The right fielder,
Here's Reggie Jackson, 1 for 2. He doubled his last time up. Reggie rips one the other way, foul. Reggie carried 7-game hitting streak over from last season. And Reggie, that one is up out of the zone, and Reggie cranks it anyway. Deep drive, Reggie Jackson, 6-1 Oakland. That was eye level, and Reggie didn't seem bothered by it. Cranks that one deep into the seats and right. Reggie's first home run of the year. And the A's extend the lead. It's 6-1 Oakland. Reggie and the boys pumped up in the dugout. High arcing shot down the right field line. Into the empty concrete seats there.
Number 13.
6-1 Oakland. Bottom of the 6th. Semien fouls off the first pitch. One from Jarvis. Curveball misses down low. Ball misses high. It's 2-1. Line shot out of the gap in right center field. And that gets past Smith and goes to the wall. That's going to be extra bases. Pulling in at second with a double is Marcus Semien. And Oakland continues to pile on. Slicing shot. Terrible camera work there. I'm not sure why we're looking at Dale Murphy. But Skates is the one who fell down. Good piece of hitting there from Semien. And now here's North. North is 0 for 2.
The center fielder, number 4. Bill.
Fastball misses down low. North has popped out and reached on an error. Again, Tony Cuccinello. A pair of errors in this game. Accounted for 5 unearned runs. That Reggie Jackson homer, the first earned run Atlanta has allowed. In there, and it's 2-1. On ball up the middle, Cuccinello range into his right on the backhand, makes the play, throws out North. For the out, runner moves up to third.
The batter, number 8.
So here's Wally Shang. Shang 0 for 2. He has struck out and flown it. Hopped up on the infield. Horner barely has to. Puts it away on the cutout for the second out.
The left fielder, number 24, Rickey.
So here's Rickey. Rickey 1 for 3. Had an RBI single earlier. Scored a run as well. Had a stolen base. Very Rickey-ish line on the day. Fastball is a called strike. Foul. fouled off. Breaking ball there, swung on and missed. Down goes Rickey. But Reggie goes deep for the A's, who extend their lead to 6-1. We head to the 7th here on opening day from Oakland. So here's Horner. Horner is 0 for 2.
The third baseman.
Robbed of a base hit by Marcus Semien his first time up, and then struck out his last time. Eddie Plank in cruise control, 80 pitches through 6. Braves did dent him for a run last inning. First pitch swinging, Horner fouls it off. Ball off the plate. 1-1 the count. High fastball there, swung on and missed, and the count goes to 1-2. Plank certainly seems to be picking up right where he left off a year ago. One-two offering. Horner hits this one well, but foul. One-two pitch again. Ball misses away. Two pitch. Low fastball. Horner chases, fouls it off. Curveball there misses away, and the count goes full. Plank rocks and five. High fastball swung on and missed by Horner. Plank gets him for a second time. Fifth strikeout for Eddie Plank. And there's one away.
Number 15.
Here's Cuccinello, 1 for 2. Ball misses away. Fields. Curveball misses up high, and it's 2-0 to Cuccinello. Pitch. Fastball misses down low, 3-0. Crandall waits on deck for Atlanta. Rocks the five. This ball was a called strike. And another strike. So Plank, after falling behind Cuccinello 3-0, now is battled back to 3-2. Delivery, Cuccinello. Rounder to second, right at Murphy. Throw to first. So good job by Plank there to battle back. Now there's 2 away here in the top of the 7th. Here's Crandall. Crandall 0 for 2. He struck out and flew out. Fastball is a called strike. See a final in St. Louis. Cardinals 8, Dodgers 7. Al Hrabosky gets the win out of the bullpen for the Cardinals in a back and forth affair at Busch. That ball is a called strike. No. Oh. It was high. 1-1. from Plank. The ball is fouled off. Ahead of Crandall here, 1-2. Ball in the dirt. Rocks and fires. Jam shot, fisted out the second, one hopper to Murphy. Plenty of time. Throw in the dirt, but scooped out by Fox. And the side is retired. 7th inning stretch time here on opening day in Oakland. It's all A's. 6-1 as we head to the bottom of 7th. Jarvis is on 30 pitches. He will start the bottom of the 7th. We will have the Braves. Oh, the Braves have Camp and Lightenberg throwing. Okay. All right. So we'll. As long as they have Camp, we'll let that hold.
Danny.
I want to make sure they had somebody going before stretching Jarvis deeper than necessary. Fastball misses down low. Pair of right-handers, Camp and Lightenberg. Lightenberg, a rookie. Breaking ball in for a strike. It's 1-1. Curveball there, misses inside. One offering here from Jarvis. Curveball is in, and it's 2-2. Ball there, sliced down the right field line, slicing away. It's going to go into foul ground and reeled in by Lonnie Smith. Nice play there by Lonnie for the first out of the inning. Here's Jimmie Foxx. Foxx 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Looking at that scroll, ignore that note there. It says Dodgers acquire Steve Howe from the Giants. Again, this is a career mode, franchise mode, several year thing. There are trades in the FSBL, but I do have a couple of guidelines for trades that I'll overrule. And one of those is a trade of a newly drafted rookie before he's been with the team for a start of the season. So like a rookie, like I mentioned, Lightenberg is a rookie. If the Braves want to trade Lightenberg now the season has started, I would allow it. But I wouldn't allow a trade before the season started. And that Dodgers-Giants trade involved Carl Furillo, who was just drafted by the Dodgers. So that trade ended up getting overruled. If they tried to push that trade together, sometime in April, the season started, I will allow that trade to go through. But it's just kind of one of my house rules. As far as things that I overrule. Also, if you can't trade a guy who's the highest rated guy at a position in your system, unless you're getting a guy who would be a top rated guy at another position at the other position in your system. That's to keep things from like, here's 3 crappy guys to get 1 good guy. Overall, I actually think the trade AI is pretty good in terms of balance, where I think the trade AI struggles a bit in the show is need. It sometimes makes trades, for a guy at a position that it already has a solid guy at. So it doesn't, a trade that doesn't really make a lot of sense. The curveball there from Jarvis gets McGwire looking. So McGwire goes down. Nice job from Jarvis there in his 3rd inning of work. We'll head to the top of the 8th. A's 6, Braves 1, opening day in Oakland. Eddie Plank at 99 pitches will start the 8th. He'll face the first baseman, Tommy Tucker. Tucker is 0 for 2. Cubs have defeated the Reds at Wrigley. Fergie Jenkins allows 1 run over 6 for the win. There is bullpen action for Oakland. Grant Balfour and Andrew Bailey both throwing out there. Marlins rout the Expos 13-2 behind a pair of Christian Yelich homers. Curveball misses down low. Rockies and D-backs tied at 2 in Arizona in the 7th. Carlos Gonzalez homered for Colorado in that one. Cardinals defeated the Dodgers 8-7, a game seen earlier on the channel. Al Hrabosky with the win. Ray Lankford a walk-off homer in the bottom of the ninth to lift the Cardinals. One and two the count. Fastball from Plank. This is up high. Curveball misses away. Popped up, foul ground. Nobody gives. Oh, wow, there's Rickey kind of coming out of nowhere, and Henderson makes the play in the Oakland bullpen down the left field line. A long run for Henderson. I thought nobody was even bothering to give chase. But Henderson comes flying in to make the grab, and there's one away. Here's Andrelton Simmons. That ball's a called strike. One delivery, fastball misses up high. One out, top of the eighth. It's been all Oakland behind a stellar performance from Eddie Plank. Right, Maddux left this game in the fifth without having given up an earned run. And Frank Baker hit a 3-run homer back in the first, inning that was prolonged by a Tony Cuccinello error. And then a second Cuccinello error led to another pair of runs in that fifth inning. Maddux sits on the short end of this legend. Tapped out in front of the plate. Shang pounces. Simmons busting it down the line. Shang's going to have to hurry, and he gets him. Nice job by Wally Shang, popping out from behind the plate to make the play there for the second out.
Smith.
So the order turns over. Here's Lonnie Smith. Smith has had a fine day. A walk and a pair of doubles. He's also scored the only Braves run. Fly ball to the left. Henderson drifts over, carrying a bit, but it'll stay in the yard. And Bill North cuts in front of Henderson and makes the grab. So that retires the side. We'll head to the bottom of the eighth here in Oakland. Baker, Jackson, and Semien due up. Eddie Plank, sharp, midseason form. It's 6-1.
Now pitching for the Braves.
So Sean Newcomb is going to be the man to come on here for the Braves. Newcomb did not appear with the big club last season. Going to be his first big league appearance. And Newcomb may get a lot of work this year. I believe Newcomb is the only lefty in that Atlanta bullpen.
Third baseman, Frank Baker.
Here's Frank Baker. Baker 1 for 3. And with Mike Remlinger being traded in the Boog Powell, Newcomb, I believe, is the only lefty reliever on the roster. 0-1 the count. Fastball misses up and in. Down to first, one hopper, taken by Tucker to the bag, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 9, Reggie Jackson.
Right, he's throwing down in the Atlanta bullpen. I believe that was Rick Ham. Back up and throwing. Here's Reggie, 2 for 3 with a homer. Skies this one. Out into the gap in left center. Hardy puts it in for the second out.
The batter, number 13.
So here's Semien. Semien's 1 for 3. He doubled back in the sixth. Semien doesn't have the thunder of some of the other guys in this lineup, but Semien has been a very good player for the A's. A quiet 25 homers. Curveball down in the dirt. Thing with this lineup being so deep, every hitter ends up getting a hit with a good count. You have so many runners on base. So much of the time, pitchers have to be careful. That fastball is in there. The count goes to 2-2. Angels have extended their lead over the Blue Jays. It's now 5-2 out there in California. Astros 1-0 win over the Twins. Great pitchers duel in Houston. Mike Scott out-duels Bert Blyleven in that one. Scott a complete game 3-hit shutout. Ground ball in the hole. Simmons on the backhand. Throw to first, and the side is retired. So nice job by Sean Newcomb out of the bullpen. Follows up a nice job by Pat Jarvis of the Braves. While this game has not gone their way, can always feel like their bullpen did a good job. Now we head to the top of the ninth. Carty, Berger, and Murphy due up. And Eddie Plank is going to get an opportunity at a complete game. 112 pitches to start the inning. The game doesn't pull Plank, I will not pull him. Unless there's a runner, I'd probably allow him a pair of base runners before I would consider that. But Rico Carty has his first big league hit as he absolutely scorched that pitch, which ate up Marcus Semien. So they'll save that ball for posterity. Rico Carty gets his first hit, and it's a leadoff single to open up the ninth. Curveball ends up knee-high right down the middle of the plate. Carty turned on it. Here's Wally Berger. Berger 1 for 3. Curveball is called strike. Berger 1 for 3, a single and an RBI. From the set, deliver. Ball, call the ball up and away. Ball misses down low. It's 2-1. Pulled foul. Two and two to count. That's ball off the plate. 3-2. Count offering from Plank. Berger, fly ball to right. Jackson going back on it. It's carrying pretty well. Berger gets a good hold of this. Reggie grabs it a step before the wall. Puts it away for the first out. So Berger showing some opposite field thunder there, but Jackson tracks it down. Here's Dale Murphy. Murphy is 0 for 3. He threw out his last time up. High pitch count for game 1 of the season. Plank doesn't much care. Fastball at the knees. That was pitch 120. You'll get another base runner. Most likely. Good curveball there. Murphy flails at it, and it's 0-2. Ball in the dirt. Murph lays off of that one. Oxen fires. Murphy hits it out to center. North is right there. Puts it away. So the Braves down to their final out here on opening day in Oakland. And That's going to bring up Bob Horner. Horner is 0 for 3. He struck out twice. He was robbed of a hit his first time up on a beautiful play from Marcus Semien. And Horner getting back to his rookie season form would be a huge boon for a Braves lineup. Still does not have a ton of potency to it. High fly ball to the left. Horner hits this one pretty well. Henderson's back at the wall, looking up, and it's out of here. Home run, Bob Horner. A 2-run shot for Horner off a flank with 2 outs here in the ninth. And suddenly it's a 6-3 ball game. Well, again, if you're looking for positives out of a loss for the Braves, you saw your new lefty out of the bullpen, Sean Newcomb, who will take over that lead spot there with Mike Remlinger having been dealt in the Boog Powell trade. You saw Newcomb do a good job. You saw Jarvis do a nice job out of the bullpen. And now you got a home run from Horner, who you know is going to be key to you trying to get into the playoffs here in year 4. And Eddie Plank will come out and out away from a complete game. Raleigh Fingers will come in to try to get the final out. 46 saves a year ago for Fingers, a 3.35 earned run average in 53 appearances. Fingers gets the call here, despite, there's some people thinking that Fingers has to look over his shoulder a bit. The rookie, Dennis Eckersley, very highly regarded, joins the staff that is already very potent down here in Oakland. Fingers, of course, has been one of the top closers in the league for 3 years. Cuccinello out into right, slicing. Reggie dives, can't come up with it. And suddenly things getting a little dicey here for the A's.
Now Maddux, number 1.
So Cuccinello is on. Crandall is due up, but Crandall is not going to be the guy to hit here. Pretty good spot for your first at bat. Well, let me see. I gotta check that line. Why didn't Acuna start? I gotta go over that. Acuna should have started this game. He might have gotten hurt in spring training, and then I didn't reinsert him. So that's my fault there. But against the righty, I don't think I'm going to go to Acuna right now. Can't complain about Acuna. I mean, Lonnie Smith had a pair of doubles. I think I'm going to go Holmes here. And then if Holmes gets on, then bring Powell's power on as the tying run. But we're going to let Holmes have the first crack at it. So Tommy Holmes will pinch hit for Del Crandall. Holmes, 297, 17 homers, 55 RBIs a year ago. Take the first one. Get that. Move that back. Takes the fastball there for strike one. And Braves still need a base runner here. Tommy Tucker is due up on deck. But if Holmes gets on here, one will figure the rookie Boog Powell will get the newly acquired Boog Powell will get an opportunity to start his Braves career with thunder. Slider misses away. It's 2-1. Raleigh Fingers trying to close it out for Oakland. Holmes hits this one well to right center, but Jackson is there. Puts it away. The side is retired. And the Braves fall here in the opener to Oakland. The A's looking for their 4th straight division title. Open up with a victory. Got a little dicey in the ninth. Eddie Plank was terrific for 8. He had 2 outs here in the ninth before the corner home run got things into a little bit of difficulty, but Plank still gets the win. Maddux, despite not allowing an earned run, takes the loss for the Braves. Fingers gets his first save. Nice play there from Anderson Simmons. There you see Reggie with the jack. Corner home run in the ninth that made it a 2-run ball game. So some of the things that you saw again from the Braves here will give you a little bit of positives to take out of a loss. Obviously, no moral victories. But, again, you're not going to get 2 errors from Tony Cuccinello every day that lead to 5 runs. Just kind of a poor day for Cuccinello, ends up burning Atlanta. Win goes to Eddie Plank, 8 2/3, 6 hits, 5 strikeouts, only 1 walk. Ends up with 3 runs allowed. That makes that overall stat line a little bit less impressive, but still a terrific job from Eddie Plank. Maddux, 4 1/3, 4 hits allowed, no walks, struck out 1. None of those runs were earned, despite not being able to get through the 5th inning. Reggie Jackson being given player of the game honors for the home run. Frank Baker also went yard with the 3-run jack in the first for Oakland. So that'll do it here in Oakland for the opener. 3 of 4 down here on the opening day slate here on the Franchise Stars Baseball League. Join us in a little bit, 10 p.m. Eastern, for the final game of the opening day slate. The 2-time reigning defending champion San Francisco Giants open it up in San Diego against the Padres. Bang that like button if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't. And most important, everybody, be good to each other. And we'll talk soon. The A's open up with a 6-3 win over Atlanta.